When I grew up, I knew that I didn't barrack for Collingwood. Before I knew which team I barracked for, I knew that it wasn't Collingwood. And that was because my environment had given me an unconscious bias that I would never barrack for Collingwood. There is nothing that you could do, say or give me that would ever change that opinion today. I will never barrack for Collingwood. So if that is my feeling about a football team, can you imagine what it must be like for those countries over there where for generation after generation, they don't even know half the time why they don't like each other? How can you bring peace to an area like that? My name's Kelly Dadds. I served in the United Nations Truth Supervision Organisation in the Middle East, the hotbed of the world, the centre of the earth, from 2009 and 10, so I was there for 14 months. Prior to that, I served with the Regional Assistance Mission Solomon Islands in 2003. A whole bunch of rascal gangs that had got their hands on high-powered weapons were using them quite effectively within the community, and it was our job to get them to hand those back in. So I was a field intelligence officer. It was my job to provide force protection to our forces by being the commander's eyes and ears on the ground. So we had to work closely with the locals, get to know them, understand and learn about where the threats were and report that through our chain. But with time, patience and reliance on our training, we achieved what we went there to do. Once we'd established kind relations with the Guadalcanal Liberation Front, we would often go on walkabouts with individuals, and it'd be one-on-one and you'd just talk. Sometimes they would open up about what they'd experienced. One particular individual spoke about a murder that he witnessed. This individual had a number of brothers, and all of them had been recruited by Harold Keke into the gang. One day, Harold Keke put the ultimatum to him that here's a gun, either you shoot one of your brothers or I'll shoot all of your brothers. Hearing this story and seeing the pain from that individual was really difficult. And then what we managed to do was we told the police about what had occurred, and then with the support of some of his mates, we went out to the site where those people had been murdered. It wasn't just his brother that was murdered in that particular incident. Harold Keke had murdered other people at that particular time. And so you walk through it piece by piece, standing right there where it happened at the grave, and you know, it was freshly dug and all that sort of stuff. The pain of what they've experienced, the moral dilemmas that they have to face to live, is something that I'll never forget. I remember the night that I flew home from the Solomon Islands. It was the World Rugby Cup. You know, I've come back from ration packs, just an outdoor shower, no toilet, living under a piece of plastic, to flying into Brisbane, and my then husband collected me from the airport, and before I knew it, I was at my relative's house watching the World Cup. It was the most surreal experience, two opposing worlds, and it took me some time to make that adjustment. Yeah, back to normal life. The hard part is when you come home and you think about it, and it plays on your mind all the time. I was diagnosed with PTSD in 2015 and was medically discharged in 2018. I'm a lucky one, but yeah, it did impact on me greatly and my family greatly, and still does every day.